Yes.
Put out your cap. No, bring that. Adam. Say they come worry.
Yeah, we're coming to worry today.
On Friday.
Yes. Today is Potato, then worry, then Asaba. Saturday. Hello, sir. That's worry? Yes. I was just telling my colleague. And everything. Very good. God bless you. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. All this I believe you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So are you guys here for a weekend or you leave?
No, we just came for a meeting. Sure.
Okay. Okay. Just give me enough to say.
We don't have that this much. That's the problem we have.
Good morning.
How are you? Good morning, sir.
Our next president. Good morning.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine. And you? You want to get?
Yes.
Let me have a picture. Whether they like it or not, we're talking about it.
Yes. I told this guy, he said no.
Huh?
I was telling him just
I live in the US too. I'm just coming. Whether they like it or not, we're taking it back.
Yes, sir.
These people are crazy. Mad people.
No, it's
Please,
they know that
could you
they
help
are
us?
running out of,
I'm just so happy I met you here. Whether they like it or not.
just,
Very mad people. Very mad set of people. Why are that fair? Why didn't you put it in the debate? We're arguing this in the US. We have been arguing it in the US. Why didn't they? What is wrong with them?
They know that would be the end.
This thing, we argued it.
They know it will be the end now. It's game.
Very mad set of people.
So how was your trip? Did you do that, right?
No, I came yesterday, so I'm driving now. I came for Christmas. Yeah, I sent you this.
Okay, so I guess.
Please don't relate your effort. Even if they intimidate you, it's very mad set of people.
We're starting from the airport.
Why are you saying, why are you afraid? Why don't you want to get some other one?
They did poll.
We started. We monitor everything for them now. Why we can't? Thank you so much. God bless you.
Let me get the cards.
Okay. How are you? Good morning. Yes, sir. How are you? So much. Yes, sir. Bye. You don't want to wrap up.
Just tell him that you should reach me that because that depends on what to
You have a rally as part of the campaign for 2019 elections.
Okay. If by the grace of God you are giving God gives you the opportunity to rule Nigeria, what is the main thrust of administration?
As a number of things, you all know that Nigeria is right now on ground zero. We don't have anything that is functioning or working. Our security is in horrible shape. We don't have power supply at the level that is required to bring about development and industrial growth and provide jobs. Our schools are not able to take care of our teeming population. Health is in shambles. So we have 10-point agenda that we're working concurrently or simultaneously to lift Nigeria out of this hopelessness that we're in now. And it's called Spicer 8, led by security, power, infrastructure, anti-corruption, economic growth and development. We want to restructure the country, but in a way that we have honest arbiters in the restructuring process, not people who are hiding behind political agenda to talk about restructuring as they did with Atiku, who recently no longer talk about restructuring again. The rest are health, education, agriculture, and tourism. So those are areas where there will be massive attention paid to every facet of our lives in Nigeria. And most importantly, we would ensure that within 2.5 years, we particularly invest in electricity to the extent that we will have over 24,000 megawatts of electricity, so that every town, city, and village in this town can have access to electricity. And that would boost the economy a lot. But without security, we can't even have this infrastructure that we're talking about installed appropriately and safely anywhere. So this country is on a path to glory. If the opportunity is granted myself and our party to lift the country out of the doldrums.
Their programs are...
Judging by the strength of PDP and APC already?
Well, our chances are very bright. It's as bright as the aspirations of the Nigerian people to climb out of the failure that PDP in the last 16 years and APC in the last almost 4 years has plunged it. And we are seeing enthusiasm all over the country. We've campaigned in about 32 states in the last 9 months and have been accepted. Our campaign included going to the hometown of President Muhammadu Buhari, and we were surprised at the kind of warm reception we got there. So we have structures, real organic structures, not these retail outlets that the other political parties are using to bribe and intimidate voters all over the country, particularly among young people who have been left out of the political system over the last 58 years.
Your ideas are very lofty ones.
Yes.
But would you dwindling economy, how do you fund these programs?
It is very fantastic. The economy is not dwindling. The economy is being mismanaged. And I've mentioned it before that our economy will be taken care of in such a way that whatever we get will be applied to the Nigerian people. What has happened is that for too long, Nigeria has been supporting the greedy and has forgotten the needy. And otherwise, there is enough to go around. We're in the Niger Delta region today that has produced over $5 trillion in oil revenue to Nigeria. But out of that, $500 billion has been stolen and taken out of this country. So you can imagine what that could have done for us in terms of providing education, health, road infrastructure. Even I think it's the East-West Highway could not be completed in the last 16 years. People are dying there. Our waters are polluted, but yet we have over 9 billion cubic feet of gas, going inland, which can power the entire West African region in terms of just electricity supply. But if we don't clean up going land, if we don't take care of the Niger Delta people, we cannot go near that. So what I'm telling you is that there is enough. But we have to make sure that the thieves moved away from our treasury before we can even make any form of progress. The moment, for instance, that we have electricity working, the GDP of this country will move astronomically and dynamically in a direction that even economists all over the world will be surprised at where Nigeria is coming from. And most importantly, beyond oil and other products, we have our people, the most resourceful people probably on earth, Nigerians. If you put the right investment in an average Nigerian, they will shake the world.
Maybe on the last note,
Yes.
the academic qualifications of most of our presidential aspirants are in doubt.
Yes.
As a young man, what can you, how educated are you to handle this?
Mine is not in doubt. I attended a primary school in my village in Kiribo, which is in Ondo State, and that's verifiable. I attended the University of Lagos after I attended secondary school with Harcourt. And after I left the University of Lagos, where I did geography and planning, you can check that out. I was a student union president there, so there's no doubt about my academic background in Nigeria. And I left to go to an Ivy League school, one of the best 10 universities in the US, Columbia University, where I obtained my master's degree in public administration. So the rest of the candidates have to prove to you, even if they have WAEC.
Yeah, good message for
As a
Nigeria.
young man, do you think you stand a chance, bearing in mind that Nigeria never produced a president that's less than 50?
We stand, this is the best time to be young in Nigeria because a lot of people have come to the understanding that it is our time. And this is the best time for a young person who is dynamic, who's got fresh ideas, to take the country from the way it is now to the finest place. So I'm not going to be a young person who is promising you the next level, because the next level is a fraud. Thank you. We went to traditional religion. Yes. Okay,
I'm good. And you? Well done.
Good to see you. I'm in charge of the security. I was almost copying your people. That they were singing and they making noises around the airport.
This one is the real people.
We are not stopping them from
How are
coming.
you?
Very good.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Councillor Omoyele Sowore from Liberia.
Okay.
And the head of the Women's Situation Room,
Wow,
which is
fantastic.
international.
Yeah.
And we go from country to country to ensure that there's peaceful election, especially in Africa.
Absolutely.
We've been mandated by the African Union and the United Nations Security Council.
Wow.
So we're very happy to see that you're running.
Yes.
And congratulations.
Thank you so much.
We really hope that you all will be successful.
Thank you.
But more importantly, that we'll have peaceful elections.
No, absolutely. We are very committed to peaceful elections. We have been around for 9 months and been to 32 states in Nigeria. In fact, absolutely with no police protection. And there has not been a single incident of violence. So the people you need to worry about are the big parties.
Okay.
Because part of the agenda is to visit violence on voters.
Yes, and that has to stop
and themselves. So we are committed to ensuring that not only are we peaceful, but they also adhere to the principles of peaceful elections. And before I started running, I was a reporter and I covered extensively on elections in Nigeria. So I know all the hotspots.
Okay,
and
wonderful.
people have propensity for violence. So I've talked to her, and we can assist you even independently.
Thank you.
So that you can identify who to talk to.
Yes.
And so that they can put themselves under control.
We appreciate that. We look forward to working with you.
Like, absolutely.
And definitely we want to see Nigeria peacefully go into the transition.
Absolutely.
So,
most importantly, that there's a transition from the violent people to peaceful people like us. Yes, absolutely. This is my card.
thank you. You have my card.
Thank you.
Sorry, just give me a second.
Yes, my card.
Thank you. Thank you.
Come on.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Congratulations.
These are governorship candidates from different states, so this is the best time to be alive as a young person.
Exactly.
We will. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's go. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
Well done.
Well done. Thank you. Thank you, sir. What's your name?
Nigeria must be free, must be free. Nigeria 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 must be free. Sowore is our man. Sowore is our man. Sowore is our man. Sowore is our man. Sowore is our man.
Take it back! Action! 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 Take it back! back.
AC, take it back. AC, take it back. AC, take it back. AC, take it back. AC, take it back.
AC, take it back. Take it back. AC, take it back. Take it back. AC, take it back. Take it back. AC, take it back. Take it back. AC, take it back. Take it back. AC, take it back. Take it back.
AC, take it back. Take it back.
AC, take it back. Take it back. AC,
Take it back.
take it back. Nigeria must be free.
Nigeria must be free. Nigeria, Nigeria, Nigeria must be free. Nigeria must be free. Nigeria must be free. Nigeria, Nigeria, Nigeria must be free. Sowore is our man. Sowore is our man. Sowore, Sowore, Sowore is our man. Our man. Sowore is our man. Sowore is our man. Sowore, Sowore, Sowore is our man. Nigeria is our man. Sowore is our man. Sowore, Sowore, Sowore is our man. Our man. Action! Take it back! Action!
We want to do something before we go. Revolution,
Revolution, revolution.
we want to take it back before we go. Revolution, revolution,
Revolution,
we want to take it back before we go. Revolution, 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 we want to take it back before we go. Revolution, revolution,
revolution,
we want to take it back before we go. Revolution, 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 we want to take it back before we go. Revolution, 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 we want to take it back before it's late. Revolution, 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 we want to take it back before it's late. Revolution, action! Take it back!
Take it back!
Action!
AC!
Take it back!
Take it back!
Action!
AC!
Take it back!
Take it back!
Action!
Take it back!
Action!
AC!
Take it back!
Sowore!
Take it back!
Sowore!
Take it back!
Sowore!
Take it back!
Take it back!
Action!
Take it back!
Action!
AC!
Take it back!
Take it back!
Action!
Sowore!
Take it back!
Sowore!
Take it back!
Sowore!
Take it back!
Sowore!
Take it back!
Sowore!
For president!
Sowore!
For president!
Sowore!
For president!
Sowore!
For president!
Take it back!
Action!
AC!
Take it back!
Take it back!
Action!
Take it back!
Action!
Take it back!
Action!
Freedom coming by struggle!
Freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come.
Freedom coming
By struggle. Freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come by struggle. Freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come by struggle. Freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come by struggle. Freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come. Another challenge you, another challenge you, another challenge you, double challenge you, another challenge you, another challenge you, another challenge you, double challenge you, challenge
This one, what's the story, Chad? Let the America join us. Let them join us.